feel something from someone who has nothing to steal. That's real.
Hey, what is up guys, Aredasan here, and in this video we shall be talking about the Nokia 9 that had just been released by Nokia, and it is the first phone on this planet to be rocking 5 cameras on its back, and each of them contribute to form a really good image. So let's talk about how these cameras work and what is the phone all about and why Nokia decided to launch a flagship at this time of the year with an older chipset. So let's start from the display, as it is the first component of phone. So Nokia 9 rocks a 5.99 inches POLED display, which works really good, and the crisp is the word that I would like to use for this display. This display is 2K resolution display, which means you can enjoy 2K content, and also this display is HDR10 plus compliant, which means you can enjoy HDR10 plus content on this particular display. So the display is not the main highlight of the phone. The main highlight of this phone is the camera. So let's jump straight to the cameras. Nokia 9 rocks 5 cameras at its back, and that is really surprising. This is one of the few phones that has this many cameras, and the first one I have seen with 5 back cameras at least, and these cameras work as a single unit. There is no change of focal length in each camera. They all are 12 megapixel, and 2 of them are RGB and 3 of them are monochrome sensor with f1.8. So what does it mean? So 5 cameras work as a single unit to produce really good depth information, as well as 12.4 stops of dynamic range, which is insanely blowing my mind. Like, I've never seen a phone camera outperform this much. Like, it is capturing 12.4 stops of dynamic range. This is a pretty bold claim, and we will test it out in the full review of the phone. Right now, let's just focus on the specs. And as we know, these cameras are rocking 1.25 micron pixel size, and this might produce really good low light images as well. Nokia claims that these cameras combine 5 images into a single image, and even more sometimes, to get more light and more depth information, as well as the dynamic range, which is insanely good, and we shall be testing this camera in this full review. So let's talk about the performance, and as we all know, this is a phone, right? So let's talk about everything else in the phone. Everything else is really good. 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, and Snapdragon 845. Yeah, 45, I know, right? The 55 is the latest variant of Snapdragon chipset, but they choose to use the 845. That is not because they wanted to, but because they have been developing this phone from many time, and they have been using the ISPs and DSPs of the Snapdragon 845 to reduce noise reduction, the processing time, and to produce really good raw images. So this one is the only phone using the full capabilities of Snapdragon 8. This phone is rocking a 3340 mAh of battery, which is enough to last you a day with an AMOLED panel, and this is also rocking USB Type-C with 18 watt fast charging inside the box. So all of this stuff is good, and that's it for the video. Hope you guys liked it, and subscribe to Aredasan for more tech videos like this. This is your host Aredasan, and I'm signing out. Peace out.